Hey everyone, this is Matthew Kemp. Welcome to Theology on the Ground, daily thought for my quiet time. Joined here today by my daughter, Nora. Was not planned, but she came over and wanted to sit on my lap. So Nora, can you wave to everybody? Say hi. Okay, well, she's not going to wave. That's okay. If she could see you in person, she would wave. She's a very friendly little girl. Yes, you are. One verse today, I just thought it was very interesting. So this is from John 7 and verse, I'm getting distracted now. You're a distractible little girl. John 7 and verse 5. John 7:5. For not even his brothers, talking about Jesus' brothers, believed in him. And so, of course, Jesus had brothers, and two of them, James and Jude, which we talked about before, ended up believing in him. They, after the resurrection, you see a guy rise from the dead, and you say, okay, this is the guy. But it's so interesting that beforehand they didn't believe. Now she's waving, look at that. But what's so interesting is, A, that, eventually they did believe, and B, if you think about the fact that eventually they did believe, it's one of these things where it's like, maybe it should have been obvious beforehand to them, because it's like, hey, here's your brother and you guys are sinning and he's never sinning. And you say, well, maybe he was doing stuff that, was not so good or was questionable. But then they wouldn't ever end up believing in him. So really, Jesus, get distracted by both my kids now. So really, when you think about it, Jesus, the fact that his brothers ended up believing him, the fact that his mother Mary ended up believing in him, very, very powerful evidence. Elijah knows Nora. Elijah's never going to turn and follow Nora and worship her as God, because he knows her and he knows she's cute, but he knows she's just a human. He knows she's not perfect. So it's just a very interesting verse. At first, the earthly ministry, they weren't quite there. Eventually, they believed, ended up being leaders in the church, ended up writing books of the Bible, all testifying about how their big brother Jesus is the Messiah, is the Son of God, God incarnate, second person of the Trinity. Those are my thoughts for today. Been kind of a distracted one, been kind of a short one. Nora, can you say goodbye to everybody? All right. Oh, she likes to talk when she is not asked to talk, and then when she's asked to talk, it's deafening silence. All right, well, hopefully you enjoyed that video, enjoyed a little bit of comedic relief provided by my daughter. Lord willing, I'll see you guys tomorrow.